And now we can go. Hello and welcome. It's another stream, basically just talking, reading chat, communicating, and playing Red Dead Online at the background. I tried to make this stream like yesterday, I believe, maybe 2 days ago, but unfortunately had a big issues with internet. I'm saying unfortunately because like one of the main goals of this stream is to collect money for Project Hope, charity organization that is helping you people from Ukraine in Ukraine, like providing them with medicine, working in field, helping refugees, and so on and so on. As you can see, I failed on the previous attempt to make such charity stream, but community did not fail, and even though my stream was not good, we still managed to collect $220, which is really good, like really good. And by the way, let me say from the beginning, big thanks to Nets Ter Ufel. Anyway, he donated when stream was ending. So hello to everyone and welcome. Hope this time it will be better. I'm gonna explain why I'm streaming a little bit earlier than usually, because I hope that internet will work fine since I'm in an apartment and like, you know, common Wi-Fi for different apartments, I guess. So in the evening there will be more people, more connections to internet will be slower and so on. You see, problems with stream might happen. Polymorphing says, hello cat, you are having a good day. Well, kinda busy day, but thanks. So I actually decided to make a stream today because, you know, it really was not cool that I failed previous attempt to complete this stream. And by the way, hello to everyone who's joining, welcome. I just reminding you that I'm gonna be mostly talking, reading chat, as always. Did you finish story mode? Tijin Qual says. If you're asking about second Red Dead Redemption, yes, I finished, but a long time ago, by the way. But if you're asking about Red Dead Redemption 1, no, still no, but I hope I will have more time to play like in the nearest future. Are your wife with you? Yes, not like exactly here, somewhere behind the camera so you cannot see her, but she with me. Aluach Turner says, what happened last time? Lol. I have no idea, but there were problems with internet. You see, when you're renting an apartments and it's not even a long time rent, so it's kind of hard to find an apartment with good internet connection. And here, like, there are a few apartments, I guess, on one Wi-Fi spot, so, you know, it's not the best situation to stream. Are you on console? Yes, I am on console. How is your grandma and cat? Cat is great. He's eating. I mean, he has an enormous amount of food, like, because, you know, there might be an issues with buying food, cat food, not only cat food but any food in Kiev. So they made, you know, they bought a lot of cat food in advance. But yeah, so hopefully it all will be fine. And thanks for asking. Okay, so the picture is a little bit too dark, I'm afraid, of you know, of my gameplay, but it's because of HDR. Somehow, I'm not quite sure how, but HDR turned on, and now the quality of the picture quality is better, but like it's pretty dark. Is Red Dead Redemption 1 on PlayStation 5? I'm not quite sure. I know that I know. I played on Xbox Series X because of on Xbox it has backward compatibility, and actually it looks pretty good, surprisingly good. But if it's working on PlayStation 5, I don't know. Shizzle says, what about your grandma? They are trying, to hold and stay calm, but it's kind of hard. We're talking every day. How many cats do you have? Only one. I have only one cat. Okay, trying to find a collectible, because I just realized that I have not found a single collectible during this stream. Hi, Mr. Cat. Ulf had nar says. I hope I pronounced at least close to the correct pronunciation. Warpuff TV says, glad you are good cat. Not like good, but okay, better than people were trying to support today with this charity stream. Stunnington says, I found with HDR it's harder to see things because of mist, fog, ATC, so I turn it off when playing online. Yeah, I mean, there are some issues, but on the other hand, really, picture looks better. So if I were doing something challenging, like PvP or some challenging PvE, I probably would decide to play without HDR. Dan Dog says, hello cat. Hello to you, Dan Dog. And by the way, I want to repeat this again. Big thanks to Nets the Ufel. I'm gonna link this in chat. Nets the Ufel. If you're watching, thanks to you, because he made the last donation on the previous stream, and I already turned off the stream and I saw a donation. Review on the special saddle. Well, you see, the thing is, there is no real need to review any saddle in Red Dead Online just because Nacogdoches exists, and it's so good because it's broken, basically. Yeah, look at this. It really looks dark. By the way, I turned off filter, so I have a filter, and it looks a little bit brighter than in reality, and still HDR makes it look pretty dark. It is very dark when there is a night time. You know what? Let's try to change lobby. Oh, Steve and Marika donated 200. Hope it helps. Thanks for doing this. Thank you, Steve and Marika. And definitely it helps. And by the way, wow, we already collected during these two streams, previous one, failed one. And this one that is hopefully running good, we already, as you can see, collected $420. But let me show you something. On the previous two streams, for two different organizations, we managed to collect, totally raise $11,800. So quite impressive result. Quite impressive. And actually, there is a funny, kind of funny story about this. I'm gonna tell you right now. It's pronounced Nets Toy Fell. Oh, probably. But it's in German. It's in German. That nickname is pronounced Nets Toy Fell. So anyway, after we made this campaign for Save the Children organization, and managed to raise almost $4,500. They contacted me and said that they, like, for everyone who's making a campaign to support their organization, if they're reaching some amount of money, they are giving, like, I don't know how it's called, souvenirs. So they said, okay, we would like to send you, I can see anything, like literally I see nothing. HDR makes it so hard to see. Anyways, they said, hoodie, do you want to collect a hoodie? Please let us know your address. And I was like, oh, I'm sorry, I don't actually have an address as of, for now at least. Was kind of sad to realize it. Do you think Red Dead Redemption 2 is dead or there is a hope? Okay, to be honest, I think that it's dead. Like, unfortunately, I don't see Rockstar doing anything or trying, you know, to somehow hype around Red Dead Online. You know, giving some news or something like this, some hints, maybe saying, at least saying like, oh, stay for more news, like in the future we will share some information. No, they're just completely ignoring us, they completely ignoring Save Red Dead Online movement, they completely ignore anything, they just completely forgot about Red Dead Online. It doesn't look like they have any plans. I have no idea why. I have no idea why they decided to abandon this game, because it's still profitable. It might sound weird to you, but it is. But like, just Олег пишет. Дякую тобі, друже, за твою підтримку. Thanks, friend, for your support. Thanks, Oleg. Uh-oh, I cannot find an entrance. Stunnington says, the silence from Rockstar is astonishing. Yeah, it's really weird. And actually, you know what? I think that it's not only me. I think that most of community lost hope. Actually, you know what? I will try to find out if it's so. If I'm right about, you know, this. By the way, we have 128 viewers and already 85 likes. Thanks to everyone who placed a like. Really, I hope that there will be a daytime, at least morning, quite soon, because it's a dark night right now in Red Dead Online to me, and with HDR it looks especially dark. Did your wife Bree Ahmed says, did your wife Bree see? I have no idea, what do you mean? More likes incoming, MKI says. Well, thanks, and keep in mind that, like, I'm asking you not to forget to place a like, because I'm receiving a lot of dislikes just because I'm collecting money for these charity organizations. It's super weird, but I received a lot of hate messages, like, really, and I don't know why. So anyway, just not forget to place a like, you know, to compensate these dislikes, if you also think that it's not okay. Maybe now GTA 5 is on next gen, they will finally think about Red Dead Online DLC, says Golden Gun Gamer. You see, that is a problem actually, because a lot of people were saying like, oh, they abandoned Red Dead Online because they have to work on GTA the definitive editions, GTA Trilogy the definitive edition, and then when it was released and was kind of buggy mess, a lot of people were saying, well, they will kind of abandon Red Dead Online, they're abandoning Red Dead Online because now they have to fix this mess with GTA Definitive Edition, and GTA 5 expanded and enhanced was delayed, so it looked like they need a lot of resources to work on these two projects. However, GTA Definitive Edition still not really fixed, and GTA 5 Next Gen, which is not even called expanded and enhanced anymore, doesn't look like something that they had to spend enormous amount of resources on. It's basically a next gen patch. Most companies do it for free. Love your horse, cat. Yeah, I'm forgetting to feed my horse all the time, and especially now because I don't really see statuses of the horse. DQ says, he asked if your wife bring cat with her. No, obviously no. It would be impossible to do, actually. Unfortunately, it was impossible to do. And so we left the cat with the grandma. Anyway, talking about GTA 5 being released now, I don't think that the reason behind Rockstar abandoning Red Dead Online was connected to GTA 5 expanded and enhanced at all. So it's not because of GTA 5 Red Dead Online were not receiving updates anymore. There is different reason behind it. So I mean, I know, but unfortunately it's a bad news. Here we go. When it's sunny, sun is shining, it looks better, much better. Even with HDR. Corvus is saying, Ukraine made COVID. No support for this country. And the funny thing is, I mean, it's an obvious trolling. But the funny thing is that it's real news from Russian TV, so that they were experimenting with bats and birds to use. I'm not even gonna repeat, but I'm not quite sure if they do this joking or he really bought this, but. That's one of the reasons why I'm saying that I will receive a lot of dislikes. Gear says, they probably shifted resources to GTA 6, so Red Dead Online is on live support. Yeah, unfortunately it looks way more possible than, shifting resources to GTA 5 expanded and enhanced. But if they really shifted resources to GTA 6, that according to some insights is in a production hell right now. So anyway, if it's really the case, well, it's not good. Because, let me actually zoom a little bit. Because GTA 6 will not be released anytime soon. So it means no support for Red Dead Online for a long time. And it means that there is no hope for some good big updates. Dark Avenger 42 says, Rockstar just tricked anyone by calling it expanded and enhanced. Like, wow, they didn't even add anything new, like a new area of guns, just better graphics, but same clunky mechanics. Yeah, mechanics are still the same. I must say, it's my impression, but it plays a little bit better, smoother just because of 60 FPS. However, yeah, it cannot be called expanded. Enhanced, yeah, expanded. Spinny Mold says, I want Red Dead 2 on PlayStation 5. Yeah, 60 FPS for Red Dead Redemption 2 would be great on consoles. But I'm not quite sure if it's gonna happen, actually. I'm afraid they're not gonna do it. Okay, do we have any collectibles? I'm not finding too many collectibles during this session. Graceland 2015 says, hey cat, hey there, PvP cat, how are you? Hope all is good. Cannot say good, but this is a situation cannot be described as good, but at least my wife and kids are safe. And by the way, just a reminder, during this stream, we kinda trying to raise some money for charity organization, which is called Project Hope, and helps people of Ukraine in a field. What's your favorite legendary bounty? Shepherd. Shepherd is my favorite legendary bounty. Okay, seems like I saw a troll. Just banned him. Interesting comment. GTA E&E is short for GTA Extra Glitches and Exploits. Again, it's my personal opinion. I was not able to play for too long. Anonymous donated $20. Thank you, Anonymous, whoever you are. Big thanks. So anyway, I was playing for quite some time in GTA Expanded and Enhanced, and I seen no big problems from technical point of view. So surprisingly for Rockstar games, it runs like smooth. Okay, let me drink some water. Hey Cat Drifter Kid says, hey to you. Hello. Buggleman says, love your videos, Cat. Thanks. And talking about expanded and enhanced, which is not even expanded and enhanced, you might say, well, why would there be too many new bugs if it's basically just a patch to make graphics better? Yeah, but still Rockstar usually releases even small updates for Red Dead Online, for example, that bring a lot of new bugs, but not this time. Spiny Mold, I wish I could do more. Thank you, Spiny Mold, you're doing a lot. I mean, really, just think about it. There are 3 million refugees. It's official from statistics from United Nations organization. 3 million refugees from Ukraine right now. A lot of them don't have food, money, and especially medicine. And organizations like this, Project Hope, like Save the Children, and others are helping them. There are other organizations, obviously. I just chose this one because they're pretty trustable, and I'm doing it with Streamlabs charity tool. So it seems like they work only with United States, with charity organizations from United States. Chester Do says, Cat, I placed a like. Thank you. Let me actually check if you placed a like. 176 likes. So yes, you definitely did. Cowboy Bebop, $5. Thank you. Howdy, comrade. Thank you for the news and charity. It's not like, unfortunately, I don't have too many news. Not about Red Dead Online, at least. And as for charity, thank you for supporting. Again, I usually donate, I constantly donate money for Ukrainian organizations, charity organizations directly, and not only, but it's not supported by Streamlabs. But anyway, Project Hope is awesome. They're helping a lot. Slava Ukraini, says Cowboy Bebop. Героям слава. By the way, Slava Ukraini is like a glory to Ukraine. Anonymous, I think GTA looks great. And hello to Johnny. Thank you, Anonymous. I don't know who you are because you choose to use Anonymous as a nickname, but you're definitely a long-time viewer. I wish you used a real nickname, but thanks. And yeah, GTA looks great. I said it in my review. I mean, I was surprised. Евген, русский военный корабль, иди на. I'm not gonna read where because of YouTube rules about bad words. Unfortunately, our algorithms are not sleeping. But yeah, it's it's a famous story that like Russian warship attacked an island with Ukraine. It's the first day. An island with Ukrainian military base, and they proposed to surrender, and they just basically replied like, screw you. And since then, this phrase is widely used, like pretty much everywhere. Anonymous, I wish I could help more. 6.57. Thank you. It helps. So yeah, it's this phrase. It's it uses language that is under censorship. I don't remember how it's called in English, but it's everywhere since then. On TV, on newspapers, like everywhere. On official government government pages, even in documents, like literally, there are in official Ukrainian documents there is this phrase like Russian warship go, and If that Moroccan background finish behind you, I have no idea. Like what? I'm in a kitchen. I don't have a table in this apartment, so I'm streaming from the kitchen. And even, you might say, but you probably using a table, a dinner table to place your, notebook and stuff. No, it's not even a table. It's a facility in which kitchen stuff is being held. Let me translate. Kitchen cabinet. So I'm streaming from the kitchen cabinet. Uh-oh. MKI says, will we get to the funny number, 69% donations? I'm gonna tell you, if we're not gonna suppress these numbers, I will be disappointed. And I will fix it immediately. I'll just go to reach my credit card. Okay, I cannot find a collectible. And by the way, thanks to all the support, we are doing great. Should we start a cat table fund? Well, hopefully in some time we will move to an apartment where there will be a table and good internet, because I cannot even stream because the internet is questionable right here, as I've already said a few times. Where do you get your hat from? It's a Cossacks hat. It's limited offer clothing, and it's not in sale at the moment, but it was. All previous months you could buy this hat. It was possible. Now it's impossible again. Cat, can you show us your horses collections? Yeah, why not? Let's go. I will find this collectible because I was looking for it like for the last 10 minutes. And yeah, here we go. Mission accomplished. Super Wister 97 donated $50 to support Ukraine and saying stay strong. Thank you, Super Twister. It's not like Super Wister. It's Super Twister. I mispronounced it again. Thank you. And I believe right now we will have like almost, yeah, 64%, almost 69. Nice. Hero says, do you know Putin? No, not in personal. Luckily. Hey Cat, do you have any horses that you name after family, friends, or pets? Interesting question. You know what? Now I'm gonna show you all my horses, on Xbox at least. On the PC I have another horses, and you will try to get. Wojtek, it's a Polish name, Wojtek R donated $20 to support Ukraine. Thank you, Wojtek. Okay, let's take a look. So here are my horses. First one is called Ksenia. It's like Ksenia name, female name. Second one is Ksenia Morph. You know, it's like polymorph, but it's like Ksenia Morph. Oh no, we have 66.16% of the goal reached. Spooky number, 3 6s. Next one is called T34. I called it because it's a horse tank. Next one is called Bulba, which means a potato in Belarusian. Not only in Belarusian, I guess, but Clown. Why I called it Clown? I have no idea. Like literally, I'm super bad with finding names for horses, as you will see next. Red Cat Redemption. That Pig donated $50. Thank you, That Pig. And now we surpassed 69%. Great. So Red Cat Redemption is the name of my Russian language channel, on which I'm not making any videos because of current events. Yeah. Next one is called Blinchik, which is like a pancake. It's translated like a pancake. And the last, no, it's not the last one. I also have a banana horse. Do I need to translate what banana means? I guess not. And I have a Natasha Laminat horse. It's a joke, but it's super hard to translate and to understand. So I'm not gonna even try to. And I have one empty stall. And you know, you might ask, Cat, why haven't you bought like the last horse? It's because I'm still expecting Rockstar to add some new horses, so I will buy them, and there will be no need for me to delete previous horses. Anyway, let's choose some. Red Cat Redemption is a pretty cool horse, like it's awesome. And Bulba. Let's make Bulba active and use it. So, oh no, I'm not about to upgrade it. So let's just leave the stable. Let's go, over 69%. Yes, exactly. So look at this beauty. Look at this beautiful horse. There is even better horse in Red Dead Redemption 2 in a story mode. I forgot to have a moderator for chat again. Wow, we have 200 likes. Thanks. I know that time is unusual, that Red Dead Online is kinda dead right at the moment, so there is not too much attention this game is doing, but we have a lot of viewers, a lot of donations for this charity, and a lot of likes. So thanks to everyone who just joined. Cat, what if we could ride lions? I don't know, I think it will be too much. It's like a fantasy setting, not Wild West, but I don't understand why we cannot buy donkeys, mules. At least donkeys and mules. It would be cool. Red Dead Gremlin says, all my horses have an Egyptian god names. Well, that's also cool. Oh, no. No, I need to fight. Turn off minimap. It's not gonna change anything because I'm just riding around trying to collect stuff. So turning off minimap is not a big deal. I'm not using interactive collector map or something. Stranger killed me and I have no idea where my horse is. Horse. Okay. Oh, there it is. I just had to turn on minimap for a second. MKI says, I name my Red Dead Online horses after memes. Well, it's even better choice than with Egyptian gods, in my opinion. Is the hero guy trolling? Probably. There are a lot of trolls. But I mean, you should understand why, situation. Mules, Caro UK saying, mules is pronounced mules, which is very strange. Yeah, it's really strange. Calamity donated $20. Again, just like many, thank you Calamity, just like many other donators on this stream, people who supported charity. Calamity is not a first time supporter. Ban hero. Okay, as you say. I don't have a moderator, but I can ban myself. Eoric donated $11. And we are actually, I was skeptical about this goal, because it's a third charity stream and it was quite a lot of time and people donated previously, so goal of 1000 is too optimistic, but it seems like we're doing good. Anonymous, respect to Ukraine. Thanks to Anonymous, whoever you are, and thanks for your donation, obviously. Golden Gun Gamer says, should just ban the trolls when they comment. They're pathetic. Actually, you know what? I always had this point of view that there should be a freedom of speech and I don't want to ban anyone or even, to use moderator tools too much. And that's why I never had any moderators on both my channels. So chat was always unmoderated and it looked fine. But since war began, I saw such an enormous amount of like weird stuff people saying. And so I kind of changed my mind. I really changed my mind. I was not banning people, viewers from chat, only spammers. That's it. You know, these bots that spam some advertisement for whatever. But now it changed. What horse do you use? It's a Shire horse. Looks beautiful. Like really, one of my favorite horses. I have two favorite horses. Turkoman, black and chestnut, and Shire. Golden Gun Gamer says, thank you for setting this up. You will be surprised how many people are willing to help. I was surprised when I made a first charity stream, because let me show you this picture again. Look, on just two streams for two different projects, we managed to raise totally $12,000. I was expecting on the first stream to raise around like $777, and I was not sure if it's even possible. That was my goal, but I thought like, okay, maybe it will take like two streams, I'm fine. I was living in an apartment with good internet back then, so just had to move to another apartment because this one is cheaper. But anyway, on that stream where I was hoping to collect $777, community donated $6,500 and then additional another $1,000, watching the replay of the stream. So totally $7,500, almost 10 times more that I was even not really expected to get. So yeah, it's amazing. I was not surprised, I was shocked in a good way. Where can you buy it from? Despewado says, well, if you're asking about horse, you can buy it from stable, from Catholic, from anywhere. It's pretty expensive horse. It's like $120, I believe. I said expensive, not expensive, cheap. Senpai Marky asks an interesting question. What horse would you recommend at end game? You see, the thing is, with good saddle, with level 4 bonding, you will see no real difference. So buy any horse that you like. If you like really want to buy like expensive horse because you still care about stats, again, buy any expensive horse. You will see no difference on practice with good saddle, good stirrups, and level 4 bonding level. Level 4 bonding level is also important, but the most important part is saddle, nacodouches, and stirrups. Dwayne, have another heart. Thank you, Dwayne. Thank you for supporting. Again, respect. So yeah, I mean, Turkoman is great for end game. If you want, buy Arabian, if you have a lot of gold already. It's not like there will be any sort of noticeable difference between two expensive horses. You see, it's like it's a placebo. This horse mechanic in Red Dead Online is a placebo. It's kind of funny, but... And I'm not quite sure why they did it, but it is. Do you ever use revolver pistol combo, Cat? No. Oh, Ligi donated $100. Thank you, Ligi. Less G. Maybe it's in French. I'm not quite sure how to pronounce it in French, but I think it's less. Lee. Anyway, big thanks. Sorry for mispronouncing. And here we go. Again, it's completely dark. You know what? Let me show you how light will look. For some reason, light isn't looking all that great with HDR. I thought it will look better. I really thought. So, you know, guys, maybe I don't understand something, but in my opinion, HDR is actually questionable, like really. Todd Dillerson. Love you, Cat. Thank you, Todd. Thanks for supporting. As well, reminder, we're gathering money for Project Hope, charity organization that is helping not only Ukrainians but like people around the world, but now mostly Ukrainians because of war, and they're providing with medicine, medical treatment, and so on. And just want to say, because on every stream I have to explain it, probably because of trolls that comment in it, but no, I don't take this money to me. I don't even touch this money. They go directly to charity. It's made by Streamlabs, company that is providing this streaming software, and not only software. Anyway, they take this money and send it directly to charity. Just have to say it. Todd says, your voice is just so great. I love your videos. You got me into Red Dead Online and have been so helpful. Glad help you got. Glad that you enjoyed videos and helped. Said, oh, Vayat Girf donated $69. Russian worship, go F yourself. Yeah, that's exactly. It's probably the closest translation. Maybe there is even closer. But I'm not quite sure. I'm not that good in English bad words. Golden Gun Gamer. I don't understand the mindset of the people trolling a charity stream. Terrible people. Yeah, exactly. I was surprised, I was surprised not only because there were such people, but because how many such people like decided to write in a chat or contact me directly with private message. It was so weird. Okay, seems like we have troll who just created a second account and writing pretty much the same. By the way, meanwhile, $971. So we almost reached the goal, which is great. Johnny Blaze says, Cat, so happy to see you. Nice. Well, welcome. I'm actually happy that it's possible to make this charity stream, because I don't really remember, it was yesterday or 2 days ago, but when I tried to make this charity stream but couldn't because of bad internet, I was super disappointed, because I'm not only failing a stream, which is, bad but not important, I'm also failing to this important mission to raise money for charity. And so anyway, I don't know if I explained it well, but I was disappointed a lot. And today I'm super happy that we managed to raise so much money, and that stream is going fine. By the way, thanks to everyone who donated, thanks to all my Patreon supporters, and thanks to everyone who placed a like. Okay, I'm not quite sure if I'm going... I want to get to Blackwater. Yeah, but it's so dark here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm going to Blackwater. So nice. Is there a bridge? Yeah, there is a bridge. So let's go to Blackwater. I turned off minimap, just like one of the viewers suggested. And yeah, without minimap it feels more immersive, you know. S. Eagle. Slava Ukraini. Героям слава. Donated $20. So we're getting super close. It's like $9 left to reach the goal of this charity. Not even a stream, but campaign. Charity campaign. Todd Dillerson says, "Hey Cat, is the trick to completing collections for Madame Nazar just to be patient and collect lots of items, maybe wait to sell them?" Yeah, I mean, even if you're using interactive map, you need to be patient because a lot of collectibles are collections, are random, so it's not like guaranteed. Anonymous donated $62 to support Ukraine. Thank you. And by the way, guys, we reached the milestone. $1,000 achieved, even more money for charity. It's great. And speaking about collections, so you have to be patient and, you know, sell when you will have 10 out of 10 collections, I guess. Anonymous donated another $62. Or maybe I saw... Thank you, whoever you are. Maybe it's, you know, it's a bug and it just showed this message again. Or maybe Anonymous donated $62 twice. I hope it's not a mistake that, you know, by occasion he donated twice, because it happens sometimes, with me at least. No, you see, the amount of money is not changing, so it just showed twice the message. So, but thanks. Oh no, it changed. So Anonymous donated twice. Thanks as well. Oh, by the way, Joe has AIDS says, "Happy St. Patrick's Day." Happy St. Patrick's Day. If you're Irish, I know that probably you will be drunk today. I had a friend from Ireland, and I wanted to say that on St. Patrick's Day he was super drunk always, but on the other hand he was super drunk pretty much in any other day as well. So yeah. But anyway, if you are from Ireland, happy St. Patrick's Day. Madame Nazar is still alive, right? I was not visiting her for quite some time. But who knows, maybe next month in Red Dead Online will be a month for collector role. Because we had a trader role month, now we have a bounty hunter role. So maybe collector next. DQ says, "Red Dead Redemption 2 is the best game ever made. Unfortunately, Red Dead Online is neglected by developers." Unfortunately and surprisingly, I mean, I'm really not sure why it's happening. I'm real. I mean, I've made multiple videos in which I was saying, like, explaining why Red Dead Online is doing fine from from the point of view of money that they are making for Rockstar. So there are a lot of new players, people are buying gold bars, a lot of people are playing, like concurrent player number is pretty good comparing to other online projects. But still Rockstar decided just to abandon. And yeah, the most important thing, Red Dead Online has extremely loyal community, right? And community of grown people who have money to spend on the game. And still Rockstar say like, oh, okay, we don't care. Like, we're not gonna try to sell you any new content, like whatever. It's weird. Cowboy Bebop says, Rockstar is just lazy and greedy. But you see, the problem is they're not even greedy, they're just lazy. At least if we're talking about Red Dead Online, because if we're talking about some other projects, like, this cash grab trilogy, yeah, they are greedy. But here they are not even greedy, they're just lazy. Like, why? American Eagle. Love your channel. Love your channel, Cat. Slava Ukraini. Героям слава. And Slava Ukraini it means glory to Ukraine, by the way. Oh, give some love to Sean today. Actually, you know what? It's a great idea. Let's go to Sean and we'll complete a mission for him. Let's go find Sean. I'm gonna try to do it without looking at the minimap, and it's gonna be super hard because I don't see anything. It's super dark, at least for me. I don't know if on the stream it's the same for you. This HDR setting is too much, but yeah, okay, so it's we are going to Blackwater. Now I will find Sean easily. Let's do it. Let's go to Sean and complete some stranger mission. Since it's a St. Patrick Day. I remember Sean's mission. I'm not gonna say it's too fun. Just like most stranger missions. They're pretty weak in my opinion. Especially if we compare them to legendary bounty missions or just simply bounty hunter missions, to telegram missions, to blood money, why not? Stranger missions are just weird. But at least we can visit Sean. Composer Mika Rubtsova. Hello, hey cat. Hello from Kiev. Oh my god, are you Ukrainian? I can't believe. I'm gonna tell you even more, I'm from Kiev too. And by the way, some people are like asking what if, like what is situation in Kiev, and my parents are still in Kiev and they decided not to move, and pretty scary situation, like, because especially like I used to live in an area that is just filled with #1 targets. let's call it this way. From Finland. Slava Ukraini, Героям слава, and thank you from Finland for supporting this charity, Project Hope. Anyway, I was living close to city center, and let's say a lot of big houses around my house were bombarded during this time, were hit by rockets. Not a lot of, but some. Pretty close. It's all pretty terrifying, to be honest. Like, this peaceful life is changing in a moment because some old dictator read too many history books. Sun Breeze says, hi from Kharkiv. And actually in Kharkiv situation is even much more, from what I can tell. I have no friends in Kharkiv and I have a lot of friends who still stay in Kiev, but from what I can see from, social media in Kharkiv situation is much more dangerous. It's another big city in Ukraine, second biggest one. I never been to Kharkiv actually, which is weird. Okay, I cannot find Sean's house, but I found at least. I found this collectible. Nice. MKI says, I'm incredibly impressed with Zelensky. What an amazing guy. Yeah. I was not surprised, to be honest, because unlike other big politics in Ukraine, he always looked like a, honest person to me, which is super rare if we're talking about politics, politician, and so on. But he's doing great. Okay, so maybe no, it's not where Sean lives. I will try to find Sean without opening map or mini map, but I'm gonna be honest with you, I forgot where he lives. And I cannot see anything. I'm not quite sure in which house he lives. Maybe he lives at Post Manzanita. Let's try to see. Randy Page says, it's sad all the innocent families are affected by this war. Yeah. Just like with any war, a lot of innocent people are suffering. Did they remove skip cutscenes button? Yeah, and they did it in not in Bounty, in Blood Money update actually. They made it like it. I wanted to say recently, but Blood Money update was like a half a year ago, almost half a year ago. But anyway, it was the last update that Red Dead Online received. And they removed the skip cutscene button. I'm not quite sure why, to be honest, like, not really. But now you cannot skip it. Yeah, it's not a bug, it was intentional, I'm pretty sure. Probably they thought that, well, we spent all the time on cutscenes and people are skipping them, so it's not cool. I don't like this decision, to be honest. I mean, if I replay the mission, why should I watch the same cutscene again and again? It's fine when you play it for the first time. It's fine, let's say, when you buy in a role, right, to make this cutscene unskippable. But when you play it again and again, why should I watch it again and again? Montana Lady, hope you and your family are good. Thank you for supporting all brothers through this crisis. Thank you for supporting Montana Lady. And yeah. Oh, we found Sean. Nice. Okay, Sean, give us some free roam mission. Oh, now we can check. Let's do this one. Paid killing.
Well, that's good, because there's a gang I want to tell you all about. Right now.
Sasisa-chan says, so, in other words, we would have been able to skip all old cutscenes before? Yeah, like previously it was possible to skip any cutscene. I'm not quite sure about when you were buying rolls, these cutscenes, but with legendary bounties, always it was possible to skip a cutscene. Again, I don't really remember about stranger missions. But anyway, now it's unskippable. You can see I cannot skip it. Cowboy Bebop says, hey cat, why it's hard? Okay, now I'm afraid I will need to turn on minimap. But it will be not extended. Why it's hard for leopard to be sneaky? I just died. Like, why? How? Oh, my horse is wounded. So I just simply died. Anyway, let's complete the joke. Read it through. Why it's hard for leopard to be sneaky? Because it's always spotted. Anonymous donated $20. Thank you. Unknown friend. Okay, so Bulba, stay strong. I'm about to heal you. Hey cat, can you show daily challenges? Sure, why not? Let me feed my horse. And here we go, daily challenges. General daily challenges. Camp theme updated, easy. Cooked seasoned prime beef, easy. Crafted a horse care item. It's not easy because I hope you have not spent any money on buying these pamphlets. Drink ordered at saloon, super easy. Place top 3 a score in free roam events. It's not always easy. It's it might be, you know, depending on the events. Tobacco smoked or chewed, easy, and wild mint picked, easy and actually useful. It's useful to pick mint. Rafgaelus. Nothing, yo, comment. Nothing, yo. Rafgaelus, thank you for supporting Project Hope and people of Ukraine. I'm not quite sure, I'm gonna be honest, I'm not quite sure if I understood the message correctly. Nothing, your comment. It's probably, yeah, now I see. It should have been nothing to comment. Yeah, because Y and T are close on a keyboard. So yeah, now I see. Nothing to comment. XTNet says, hey cat, thank you for streaming. My thoughts are with people of Ukraine. Thank you. Thank you for you know, not... Thank you for not ignoring the situation in any way. Okay, so go to Stillwater Creek. I'm here. Eliminate the targets. Easy. Let's go. There are 6 targets. Wow. It's quite a lot. Bam. Boom. Bam. Oops. Oh no, he's not dead. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Shotguns are so cool in Red Dead Online. Senpai Marky says, yeah, mint is so useful, especially I use minty game meat for tank builds. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I mean, it's the most useful and overpowered herb. Ba 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 ba. Okay. So if you picking up some herbs in Red Dead Online, you definitely should not miss mint. Because this golden food, as a fortifying your health core, is just a must-have. And I mean, not only for PvP. Oh, no, 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 I'm gonna die now. Oh boy, that was brutal. Everyone eliminated. That's a funny mission, I must admit. It's funny, it pays you nothing, but it's good. Okay, we have another troll. Guys, tell me once there is a troll in chat. If you see one. Bam. Yeah, that was a funny mission, but most stranger missions are not that fun, and like all stranger missions are paying you nothing. It's simple but fun. Golden Gun Gamer says, these trolls are pathetic. Well, to be honest, all trolls are pathetic. I don't really understand why people are spending that time on trolling someone. But trolls are quite common on streams. Not only on streams, in real life as well, but on streams too. Stranger missions are awesome. In my opinion, they are not. In my opinion, they outdated and should be changed. Because if we compare them to blood money missions, to legendary, not even legendary, but just any bounty hunter missions, for any other activities, PvE activities that are in the game right now, stranger missions are kinda useless. Sarah Schmitz donated $100. Thank you, Sarah. It's again, Sarah is not supporting for the first time, and thanks. It will definitely help. You see, I saw that Project Hope on Streamlabs already collected like 500,000, I believe, so they will be able to buy a lot of stuff like medicine. Obviously still not enough, because just think about it, 3 million refugees, 3 million, enormous amount. But it's not like only charity organizations are helping, countries are helping, especially Poland. People are helping, like people, you know, becoming volunteers or just bringing some food, clothing, and stuff like that. Is your cat with you now? No, my cat is not with me. See, the big problem with my cat that is he's pretty old. Johnny Depp is pretty old, and he always was, how to say it, he feels really bad when being transported. Even if we just drive on our car like 5 or I don't remember how much exactly, like 6 or 8 kilometers to my grandmother's house, Cat was always feeling pretty bad, even during such a small trip. Only one time, we took Cat to a summer house, which is 60 kilometers from where we are living, again, with car. And he felt so bad when we arrived that we actually had to take him to a doctor. And so, anyway, it's impossible for him to travel long distances. I mean, and he was young back then. It was like he was 2 years old, I believe. We decided to take him to a summer house. He almost died. It was super scary. I don't know why. It's not even a car sick. It's like he had some I'm not quite sure how to translate it, but it's not like he just car sick. He feels so nervous that it's really dangerous for his health. Drulin says, surprised, using a surprised emote. But yeah, it would happen. So since then, we never were taking cat to any trip that is like more than 10 kilometers. Poor cat. Maybe it's an underlying condition. I don't know what is underlying condition, but we tried to transport him in a car with open windows, with conditioner, without air condition, without open closed windows. He always feels bad. And if the trip is long, he just feels really bad. And I have no idea how, if it's even get him to airport seems like a super dangerous thing to him. But flying on a plane for him looks like a extremely high probability of big health problems, because healthy cats are not really good in not feeling really good in planes, from what I know. Maybe it's like a motion sickness. Maybe. Josh says he might have had a traumatic experience before you adopted him. I don't think so, because we bought him from a good cat farm. I'm not quite sure how to say it, but from good organization. Paid quite a lot because he have these documents and breed that is pretty rare, at least used to be rare back then. So he's like a noble cat, and he had a good treatment as a kitten. So Caesar Chen says, I mean, that sounds like he had some bad inner ear issues. Maybe, I'm not quite sure, because the problem is doctor never told us why he think it happened. This doctor we went to he also had no idea why. Because there might be different reasons for this state, and he was never afraid of vaccines, nothing like that. He was always doing fine, and overall he's an extremely healthy cat. That's the weirdest thing, because he's super healthy. We do this knock on wood when you say something. He's 11 years old, but he's still super active and healthy. But this thing with travels, he always had it. I don't know. Hungry Vegan Wanderer says, are you from Ukraine? Yeah, I am. And by the way, hello to everyone who just joined. Welcome on the stream. It's just a talking stream, and one of the reasons I decided to make the stream in Red Dead Online is to support people from Ukraine, because we are gathering money for a charity organization called Project Hope. And as you can see, doing it extremely successfully. So I must say that I'm impressed with the community. And look, $1.3 thousand collected. Technically from 2 streams, but like previous streams that I was making with this charity campaign was complete failure because of my internet. So again, I'm sorry guys for that. I have to go, DQ says. See you later, cat. See you later. Okay, let me check how many likes do you have. do we have? 300 likes. Thanks to everyone who placed a like. Oops, where is the chat? Chat is closed. Unknown user says, I want to ask, where did you get that jacket? I wanted to. Can you tell me? Unfortunately, you cannot buy such jacket anymore because it was in Outlaw Pass 4. In Outlaw Pass 4. And so, you know, it's not in sale anymore. Randy Page says, too bad Rockstar doesn't care of their awesome fan base. Yeah. Oh, Pico Dog donated $65. Thanks, Pico Dog. Again, not the first time, but I'm not quite sure how to read this message. Let me check it. But thanks. It was a quote from Pulp Fiction. But you know, the letters were so small. Black Turkoman or Silver Turkoman? Black Turkoman all day. It's an awesome looking horse in my opinion. And silver is not my favorite. Chestnut is also cool. Okay, so Pico Dog. Quote in Pulp Fiction in regards to current situation in Ukraine. The path of righteous... Oh, I know what quote you are talking about. Righteous man is based on all sides by iniquities of the selfish and tyranny of evil man. Blessed is who, in the name of charity and goodwill, shepherds the weak through the valley of darkness. It ends here, but I'm not quite sure if it was the whole quote. I remember this quote. It's a pretty awesome quote, and it's a pretty awesome movie. Hungry Wagon Wanderer says, can Russians still play PlayStation and Xbox? Definitely, you know, buying new games is closed. But as for playing, I think yes. But as for, you know, paying for Xbox Live and PlayStation Now, I'm not sure. I'm not sure, to be honest. I was not visiting my Discord group for quite some time. I think it's a quote from the Bible. Yeah, there is a character, one of the two main characters in Pulp Fiction, who's quoting the Bible all the time. Drulin says yes. So Drulin says that Russian can play on Xbox, but probably not buy new games. Because, you know, there are sanctions and they connected to most banks and to the bank system. So, and also it's a political position of Xbox and PlayStation. They're showing they're not supporting the war by doing so. Okay, so I cannot find. There should be a collectible somewhere here. Josh Armageddon says interesting thing. It never actually appears in the Bible though. It was made up for the movie. Yeah. I didn't know that, but I mean, it sounds like a quote from the Bible. And it's cool that it was, you know, a fictional quote. It's stylish. Coma Cat says, Russians can probably play until their PS Plus runs out. Yeah, I guess so. If we're talking about online games, I saw that PS Plus and Xbox Live are not, you know, accepting any payment methods from Russians right now. So I guess it's true. I guess they will not be able to play when the subscriptions will run out. Would you consider opening a PO box? I have no idea what PO box is. Okay, I need to eat food. Not in real life, but in game. In real life, since I'm streaming from the kitchen, I can just, you know, grab food and eat it. It's not a food. I'm just saying. It's from a TV show. Yeah, maybe it's some fictional quote that just sounds like a quote from Bible. James Lewis says, PlayStation and Xbox has stopped all sale for hardware and games, but yes, they can still play online with what they have. PO means post office. Okay, post office. You mean in-game opening post office? I'm gonna go and visit post office. I'm not quite sure if I have any, you know, letters or something. Oh, post office box is a place where people can send you things. You mean in real life? I don't have a constant address. How would I open post office? I don't even know where I'm gonna be living next week. In which area. So no. But let's go and visit post office in Red Dead Online. Cat, are you a Christian? No. If we say I would describe myself as agnostic, but I'm not quite sure if it was translated well by me. Okay, let's go. Okay, highest playing collectible set for collector roll. I don't even remember. Probably coins. Is Volodymyr a good president? Volodymyr with such, you know, with such pronunciation, not pronunciation, but anyway, if you write it this way, is a good president. If you say Vladimir, well, not sure, because you will be talking about different president, and in that case, no, I don't think that he's a good. It's just too complicated, sorry guys, but I mean, if you were talking about Zelensky, yes. If Banana says, oof, Putin is not quite a president. Yeah, first of all, he's not, but second, he's not a Volodymyr. This type of spelling, it's a Ukrainian type of spelling, Volodymyr. So let me show it to you. It's my name, by the way. Владимир равняется, like Vladimir, like this, is Ukrainian. Evil clown donated 60 to you to support Ukraine. Thank you, evil clown. Respect. So if you see this, it's a Ukrainian type of a spelling, Volodymyr name, and if you, and this Y is a Russian way. Okay, let's go and check box office. If I don't have a box office in real life, at least I can use it in the game. Oops, not from here.
Hello there, pleased to see you.
Oh, I can send mail. Obviously, I have quite a lot of full collections. Just waiting for double payout. Yeah, you see coins is $540. And from what I remember, coins is the most expensive one. Olga says Vova. Yeah, Vova is a short form for Volodymyr. And no one actually in real life, like almost no one, calls me Volodymyr, but most people call me Vova. Randy Page says, Cat, the point of a post office box is for people without a consistent address. Oh, I get it. But again, I'm not only have no consistent address, I have like no consistent city. Is it me or stream lags sometimes? It's possible, just because I repeat, Wi-Fi is kind of questionable here. So it's quite possible that there might be some lags on the stream. I mean, previous stream, I had to stop because, you know, lags were super bad. Caro UK says, could be good if we could send other players Red Dead Online gifts to their online post office boxes. Yeah, it would be good. But again, it's, you know, it's an interaction between players. Players can transfer different stuff, maybe even valuable stuff between them. That's why Rockstar is not allowed in it. Allowing it. They don't even allow us to play for some serious amounts of money in poker. Only some laughable $5. So Olga says, my dad's name is Vova. Well, and mine as well. Hungry Vegan says, does Volodymyr and Vladimir have the same meaning? And if yes, what does it mean? Yeah, it's basically the same name, but Russian and Ukrainian pronunciation. And it means from Old Slavic language, it directly translates like someone who owns a world. I'm not quite sure if I translated it correctly, but Vladi is to, Vladi is for владеющий, the one who owns, and Mir is world. Yo, Cat, what was your first job? Cowboy Bebop says. Well, I'm not quite sure. I had a lot of like, not jobs, but you know, when we talk about job, it is a full-time job or like the way I was making money. If about the way I will reply about like money making stuff. I was making websites when I was in institute and making money from that. So I was just, you might call it a web designer, but it's too loud of the word, you know, it's not appropriate word in this case, because, you know, just remember how websites looked at the beginning of 2000s. And 2002 I was making it, but it was relatively good money, because, you know, it's not that hard to make a website even back then, and people were willing to pay some good money. Okay, so I almost found it. Hungry Wagon says, king of the world, not really a king, but pretty close, but not completely. Owner of the world, maybe ruler of the world, something like this. And it's kind of interesting that like this name, like Ukrainian president has this name, and Russian emperor, I don't know, not even a president because it's not a president since there is no real elections. What car did you use to drive, Cat? SUV from Hyundai. My wife was using it to get to the border and abandoned it because it was the line was too big, so it's just somewhere there. Russian Botox in chief. Yeah, it looks like a real title. Russian Botox in chief instead of president. This one. Shaman says, "Все буде Україна." Hopefully, and it looks like it will be. You know, but destruction that already been done is enormous, and how many people died because of, you know, crazy war. Russian dictator, yeah, it's closer. Lone Stoner Gamer says, yesterday I was in tall trees and got chased by 2 bears, a cougar and pack of wolves. All for a supply mission. Yeah, actually you might just keep supply missions, just order supplies, and if you don't want to wait, switch lobby. It will deliver the supplies immediately. And also it's something that not everyone knows, but when you are completing supply missions, you receive like some amount of materials. It depends on the mission. And when you switch lobby, when you order supplies for trader, you also receive these materials, average amount. Is marijuana a thing in Ukraine? Definitely yes, but not legal. Not legally a thing. Okay, where is... Again, you can see it's pretty dark, and it's because of HDR, it's really hard to see what is around. Like, pretty hard to see. And by the way, we managed to collect $1,466 for Project Hope. Again, thanks to everyone who took a part. And also who placed a like under this stream, because it helps to promote it so more people will see it. Banana says, hey Cat, why do you think Rockstar live in Red Dead? I have no idea. I mean, I said it many times on streams, in videos. I don't understand why. It looks, you know, it makes no sense. But on the other hand, you see things that makes no sense happen in life. For example, Marcus Stefani. It's not about things that makes no sense. Marcus Stefani donated $100. The situation is still horrible, crazy and sad. Exactly. Hope young and your family is doing as well as possible. Thanks, Marcus. Marcus is also not the first time supporter of the charity. not the second as well, not the second time. But yeah, situation is horrible, and that's what I was starting to say. So, like, if something makes no sense, it doesn't mean that it will not happen. For example, I was pretty sure that, despite all this information from United States, I was pretty sure that attack will not actually happen, and war will not happen because it makes no sense. It's just, by many reasons, it's an extremely stupid move, but yet it began. Now again, Seven Sport Gaming says Marcus makes no sense. Yeah, sorry that it sounded like this. I was saying something and saw a donation from Marcus. Obviously not Marcus makes no sense. Marcus makes sense, and his comment was full of sense. I agree with that. But situation makes no sense. Just like it's not a good comparison, right? Comparing Red Dead Online to war and tragedy, but it makes no sense why Rockstar abandoned it, and it makes no sense why Putin decided to start a war. But from many points of view, like not only. I feel bad for people, not the governments on either side. I mean, I don't want to go too deeply into politics, but I'm not quite sure what like government of Zelensky did to you. Marcus is a boss. Yeah, Marcus gets big respect. Michael was never in witness protection. It was never said he was in witness protection. Probably you're talking about GTA 5. I need to confess, I have never played the story of GTA 5. Maybe I will someday, maybe even on the stream, because right now I have this next gen version that looks good, so it's possible even to complete GTA 5 on the stream. Actually, I'm not quite sure if it's possible because of legal issues. They probably have a lot of copyrighted music, and also I don't know about inappropriate content, because YouTube has like pretty tough rules about all this stuff. But anyway, I never played. I know what, Michael, you are talking about, but not quite sure. Shaman says, Kat, what do you plan to do with your Russian community channel? I have no idea. I mean, I wanted to, so here is the thing. I wanted to make a video saying like no war or something, and the thing, obvious message. In my opinion, from what I thought, like most people who have clear mind should feel the same about no war and war being bad. But then I occasionally came, and I was thinking that all these comments that support war are made by trolls, not trolls but bots. But then I came on a Russian language Discord that again is, I don't often visit it, to be honest. It's not run by me, it's run by admins, and I saw that no, there are a lot of real people who have this, and I felt really bad about it. It's like I was super disappointed. Anyway, I don't know, I just don't feel like I want to make a video and see how many people are really lost, trusted in propaganda to a degree to support war. And you might say that it's a selfish position, but on the other hand, I don't know. It's a complicated thing. Do you speak both Russian and Ukrainian? Sure, obviously I do. Banana says, just make the videos, man, trust me, even Russian citizens don't want the war, I swear. I cannot make videos in Russian right now, in Russian language, because there are more important topic. You see, Ukrainians don't have, for people who speak Russian, obviously, Ukrainians are not in a situation to play Red Dead Online, and so the only type of video I can make for this channel is anti-war statement, but a lot of YouTubers already did it, and from what I see, yeah, it's important to make something like this, but the thing is, it doesn't seem like people who support war are changing their mind, unfortunately. So the only reason to make such video is to remind people who are against the war that they are not alone. And maybe I will make something like this in the future. I don't know. I not even opened Russian language channel since all this began. So I don't know how it goes. Michael says, the problem with GTA and copyright is that when you turn the music off, it won't completely remove the copyright content. Yeah, probably. Because there is music. From what I remember, it works like if there is a music in some shop or somewhere, it still will be played because it basically turns off. It turns off music only in your car, but I might be wrong. Michael McCoy says, Putin was forced to wage war, he had no other choice. That's type of questions, replies I'm talking about. That's something that I'm afraid to see that many people share such point of view, which is completely crazy. Like, how he was forced? What are the proofs that he was forced? Really. And yeah, I'm afraid. I'm not. It's, you see, I wanted to explain this. I'm afraid that if I will make this video, I will see that a lot of people who nicknames are familiar to me are sharing this crazy point of view and saying the same. It's like, you know, just a huge disappointment. Seven Spot Gaming says, it will turn on music in specific cutscenes. Yeah, probably. So I think from, you know, it's fine to stream GTA 5 on Steam, on Twitch, but on YouTube it might be questionable. Might be questionable. Okay, where is this collectible? Caro UK donated $20. Thanks, Caro UK. And again, I just want to say that it's cool. We again exceeded the amount of that I was planning to reach for the charity. It's almost $1,600 the stream. It's really important because this charity organization buys medicine for this money and provides medicine to refugees and people who are still in Ukraine. And it's quite a lot. Actually, say if you will go to this charity support page of the charity of actually it's on Streamlabs website, but it's a project anyway for this project Hope. Under each amount of donations, they say what they can buy with that money. For example, $20 can provide the hygiene kit to a refugee from Ukraine. Important that like 62 can provide medical care to 2 people devastated by a disaster. So, and we collected during this stream almost $1,600. So a lot of good things this charity organization can do with that money. Okay, Cougar is attacking me. I turned to read the chat and now Cougar will kill me. Boom. I hate to kill cougars like that. Just because, you know, it's ruining the pelt. But what could I do? Hey cat, let's go for 2,000 bras. I'm not quite sure if we will be able to get so much because actually I will have to cut off the stream in some time because I still have some job to do, something that should be done. But you know, maybe when stream will be just offline. Surprisingly enough, people are still donating and quite a lot when, you know, when stream ends. That's why I'm actually not hiding the recording of the stream. So people watching it, going donating. Just like, for example, on the first stream, during the stream, 6.5 thousand was collected. And when stream ended, after that, another 1,000 was collected, so it's pretty great. Something about cougars just makes it hard to hunt, because they are small and because they move fast. And also, they live quite often in areas where it's just, you know, they're hidden in a grass or something. Or behind bushes, and as we all know, bushes are bulletproof in Red Dead Online. Oh, another cougar. It's another cougar. Let's go. This time I will be prepared. I don't think it's another cougar, I think it was a snake, but let's check. Yeah, it was a snake, probably. Amberlita has. Hey cat, good to see you again. Good to see you, Amberlita. Randy Page says, bushes, the best armor ever. Yeah, bushes are bulletproof in Red Dead Online, it's not even a joke. It's kind of weird to me how it works, but yeah, they provide you so good protection, these bushes. Arthur Morgan says, we need to stay positive and stay away from politics. It separates us. Unfortunately, you see, the problem is staying away from politics completely is not always possible. Because even if you do it, well, politics will not stay away from you. So just I don't think this mindset is a good long-term strategy. I changed my mind. Actually, I was kind of having this mindset for a long time, but you know. Banana says, you know, feel bad to say it, but I lost faith in Red Dead Online. Yeah, I understand why. But I still play it because how chill the environment is. Again, I understand why. Because, you know, sometimes you just want to play a chill game. And immersive. You're just looking for immersion. And here you go. Oh, Chris Stratohawk Cook. Thanks for doing these charity streams. Stay safe, cats. Slava Ukraine from Iowa, USA. And again, Chris is not the first time supporter. Thank you, Chris, by the way. I believe on the previous stream, after his message, I was searching where Iowa is, because I forgot. I'm not that good in United States geography. Yeah, but now I know where Iowa is. Iron Targaryen says, it's not politics, it's war. Yeah, exactly. It's war and it's a tragedy. But, you know, it's a politics too. Nomad says, if you are not interested in politics, it does not mean that politics is not interested in you. Exactly. Exactly, and unfortunately it's true. Do you play Elden Ring? No, I don't really have much time to play right now. And I'm not playing Elden Ring. Maybe someday I will buy it with discount and give it a try. And also, I have not even finished Red Dead Redemption 1, and I was enjoying the playthrough a lot. And now I know that it's not gonna be possible to stream it because of internet issues. But I wanted to at least finish it for myself, but just have too much time to do. And additionally, you know what? I know that Elden Ring sounds like a great game, but I never played any Dark Souls games at all. So I don't know why, actually. From the description of this genre, from what I know about it, it's something that I will, I'm a big fan of. Some hardcore RPG, but I for some reason I never played this game, so that's why I have not bought this. Pico Doc, if you made guides for Elden Ring, I would watch each one about 100x. Look, to make guides I need to have some experience, so I need to put a lot of time and effort in a game before making guides, just like happened with GTA Online, for example, because people are saying, wow, you just started to play and you already making a guide for Cayo Perico. Look, I completed Cayo Perico like 80 times, I believe, with different approaches. So before making a guide, I put a lot of time and like analysis into the game. So to make any guides about Elden Ring, I have to be sure that I have something valuable to say. You know what I mean? Senpai Marky says, hey Cat, unfortunately I have to go now. I hope you have a good day and you and your family is safe. Not all of my family is safe. Unfortunately, hope that everything will be fine. But yeah. Have a good day. Have a good day. Thank you for visiting. Look at this beautiful horse. I mean, the thing about HDR, I just thought randomly, the thing about HDR is that it looks great when there is it's you know, shiny, sun is shining brightly when, you know, the weather is bright. But during the night time, when even if you stay in shadows, not so much. Maybe I should do some settings differently, but I mean, it's almost maximum achievable brightness that I choose. Hungry Vegan Wanderer says, Souls games are really hard to play and really stressful. That's something that I like actually about games, when they're hard and stressful. Weirdly enough, but I always enjoyed such genres. What are the best tips you can give to Red Dead Online players? I actually made a few videos about, you know, tips for beginners, for players. Just, you know, if you want, you can search them on my channel. Just type tips in a search. But I mean, the best tip is not. Don't forget that it's a game and you should enjoy it. It's not about grind. It's definitely not about PvP and, you know, having an advantage in PvP, because yeah, PvP is is really unbalanced. It's not a competitive PvP in Red Dead Online. So don't bother about it like too much. Remember that it's a game and you need to have fun. Not necessarily, you know, fun. By fun I mean some crazy fun like with flying vehicles and stuff like in GTA, but just enjoy your time spent. It's probably the best advice I can give. Big Ace International. Big fan and will definitely support you and your country. Thanks. If you want to support country, well, one way is this charity organizations that were raising money during this stream. Project Hope, one of them. Krista Dowler says, hello PvP Cat. Hello to you, Krista. Lil, Bad, X, or Drake. I'm not a big fan of rap music. Not like I don't listen to rap at all, but it's like, you know, for me, I know who Drake is, but I'm not quite sure if I know any song from him. Anyway, I cannot answer this question. Grills Girls says, but when your friends have left Red Dead Online, yeah, it's a common situation. Many players are leaving Red Dead Online. Old time players, and it's all Rockstar's fault. I mean, at some point they decided not to give us any sort of updates because, you know, even this how's it called? Outlaw passes is basically a battle passes every like half a year or more often. Even this made some people play more constantly, right? But now they decided not to do even such small content, which is not even a content in my opinion, because cosmetics is not a content, but even such small new things in Red Dead Online they decided not to do. You might need another quad. You mean that this quad is too warm? I never care about such small things as quad being too warm. If it looks stylish, is good enough for my character. That's my position. That's what how I play Red Dead Online. Uh-oh, another cougar. Or maybe it's a snake. Bravo 116 Cinema. Hey Kat, have you been to America? No, and which is kind of weird because I had many possibilities to go to United States, but never actually did. And would you ever like to live here? I'm not quite sure. I mean, I like Europe more. You could probably get a job for Rockstar. I don't think. I don't think. First of all, like without jokes, I don't think I'm qualified enough to job for Rockstar, and definitely they will not hire me after all the criticism that I was doing. But they would not anyway. But thanks for saying this. Additionally, you know, I cannot work for Rockstar because I actually play Red Dead Online, so it's no from the beginning. They don't hire people who play Red Dead Online. Do you listen to hardcore or metal music? Not really much. Kat, are you a fan of Star Wars movies or games? Yes. Movies and games. Actually, I even enjoyed Battlefront 2. In my opinion, it's yeah, they went too greedy, Electronic Arts, but at the beginning, you know, the scandal with loot boxes. But it's a good game, in my opinion. Battlefront 2 is pretty. I spent a lot of time in Battlefront 2. Why I see the life in low FPS? Probably because, again, some issues with my internet connection started. But anyway, guys, I wanted to, you know, to stop the stream anyway because I got to go, and you did a great job. We managed to raise $1,600 for charity organization Project Hope that is helping Ukrainian people, Ukrainian refugees, buying medicine, helping people in Ukraine, and so on. It's another amazing result. And thanks for anyone who took part in this, who was communicated in chat, who placed a like to all my Patreon supporters, as you see their nicknames on the screen. And again, great job. Good things are happening. Not good things in the world, but on this particular stream, we managed to you know, to make something that will help. I'm pretty sure it will help. And yeah, see, and another donation. Arthur Morgan. I'm sorry I couldn't give more. I had £4 I left in my bank account. I gave you all I had. I did. That's a good reference. I gave you all from Arthur Morgan. If you know, you know. Anyway, thank you, Arthur Morgan, if it's a real name. But another $6, and it will definitely help. So yeah, guys, thank you for visiting. I'm not quite sure, you know, I still have issues with internet. I'm not promising there will be other streams. I don't know when there will be, but I will hope to make a video at least. And yeah, thanks you for joining awesome community.